This, my friends, is insane. I've had more requests for this lesson in a single week than I've had for any other character in the lifetime of this channel. So thanks to everyone who posted this request. Be sure to smash that like button because it really helps my channel. And I hope you subscribe because I will teach you all the tricks to becoming an amazing artist. So in today's much anticipated lesson, we'll be drawing Evil Gene from Brawl Stars. Let's get started at the top of our page with the upper eyelid. Now we want to leave a gap in between the eyes. We start on the left side and draw a straight line, going up and then out. Now we're going to line this up on the right and do the same thing, going up to the same height. And then we'll connect the outside to the inside of the eyelid with a half circle. Let's start on the outside, come all the way down toward the bottom of the eye, and then pull that up. Now we're going to move down towards the bottom and draw on the mouth. Let's start on the left side. We'll start with a straight line from left to right. And we'll connect the ends with a half circle. Start back on the left, we're going to go up, and then pull the mouth down on the right side. And then we'll go in and separate out the teeth. Let's start at the very top in the middle, draw a straight line coming down, and we'll add 2 more lines on either side. Then we'll move down again and draw on the goatee. We start back on the left and draw a curve, going up, and then down. And then from the ends, we're going to draw 2 straight angled lines coming down toward the center point. Let's fill the goatee in black. Now I'm going to go back up and draw the bottom edge of the hat. From the left eye, we're going to step out, we're going to curve above the eye, in towards the middle, and then down on the right. And then we'll add a thick trim along the bottom of the hat. Starting back on the left, we're going to draw a bracket, going back around and in. And then we'll draw that same curve along the top, going up in the middle, across, and then down. Now we're going to round out the side of the head. Starting at the bottom of the hat on the left, we're going to curve out the cheek, come down. That's going to tuck this in towards the side of the goatee. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out, down, and then pulling that in. I'm going to add 2 ovals on the side of the cheek. Let's start on the left side. We curve up, come in and down, round out the bottom, and then go back up and out. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. We're up, down and in, and then back out. We're also going to add 2 points along the bottom of the eye. Let's start on the left side. Start with a straight angle line coming down and out. And we'll taper that back up and in. We're going to fill that in. And we'll take that and flip it over on the right. So let's line this up, come down and out, back up and in, and we'll fill that in black. Now I'm going to move out to the side and draw 2 large hoop earrings. Let's start on the side of the cheek, draw almost like a circle, going out, and then back in. Let's line this up on the right. And then we'll trace the earrings out along the inside. So we're going to step down, draw almost like a half circle on both sides. And then from the top of the earring, we're going to step up and draw an angled line, going up and out. Line this up on the right side. And then we'll pull the ear down and in behind the earring. So we're going to curve down and then bend that in. We're also going to add a fold along the inside of the ear. Let's start at the top of the earring. We're going to curve out and pull that up toward the tip of the ear. Let's move up to the top and draw that large centerpiece in the center of the hat. We start on the left side, we draw a curve that comes down just up above the brim and pull that up on the right. And then from the ends we're going to go up and then bend that in. Go up to about here and then start to bend that in. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll close off the top with a curve. Starting back on the left, we'll go up and then bend that down. Now we're going to move out to the side of that centerpiece and draw on the eyebrow. Let's start on the left side with a straight angled line going up and out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's move back to the inside. We'll draw another angled line going up and out. Let's flatten off the outside of the eyebrow with a short line going up. And then we'll connect the outside to the inside with a straight line. Let's fill those eyebrows in black. Let's move to the inside corner of the eyebrows. We're going to draw two curves that go up and then in behind that centerpiece. So go up, then just bend that in. Do the same thing on the right. And then coming down about halfway along the length of the eyebrow, starting out here, we curve out the hat, round this out, and then we're going to pull that in towards the brim. Let's do the same thing on the right, starting halfway along, going out, down, and then bending that in. And then we're going to draw two large eyes underneath the eyebrow on either side. Starting from the inside, we're going to step out, we curve down, round out the eye, and then pull that up towards the outside. Now we're going to add two small ovals on the inside. Let's start on the left, on one oval, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Let's draw a large half circle going up above that centerpiece. We start back on the left, curve up, round this out, and then come down. And then we'll add a point in the center. We're going to step up, start with a dot. From here we'll come down and out towards the left with a straight angled line. Go back to the center, come down towards the right. Now that we completed the head, let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start with that large ring going across the bottom of the head. Let's start on the left side. We're going to draw a bracket going out and then in. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to connect the bottoms with another curve. Just follow the same curve of the head coming down and then back up. And then from the center, we'll move out to the side and draw the inside of the vest. Let's start on the left side. Start with a straight line coming down to right about there. Go over towards the right and draw that same length line. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the shoulders. Starting from the left side, we'll start with a curve going up and then out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm going to curl up the tip of the shoulders. Starting back on the left, I'm just going to blend into a curve going up towards the tip. And then from the tip, we're going to draw a straight angle line coming down and in behind the collar. Let's go back down and draw on the bottom edge of the vest. Starting from the left, curve out, and then bend that up. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the outside, we're going to go straight up and then bend that in behind the shoulder. Let's add a trim along the inside of the vest. From the bottom of the shoulder, we're going to step out, draw a straight line coming down to right about there. And then we'll add a bump. We're going to go out, round this out, and then come back down and in. Almost like a half oval. And it'll trace out the bottom of the vest, going out and then up. Now I'm going to show you how to draw a very simple knot in the center of the body. We're going to start in the middle with two straight lines. One along the top, one along the bottom. Now we're going to close off the ends with a curve. Almost like a small half circle. I'm going to draw the knot going up and out towards the left. Starting at the top, draw a small half circle. And then the ropes are going to come down along the side. Let's start on the left side, curve out and down, go to the right, do the same thing. Let's flatten off the bottom with a short line, and then we'll follow that same curve going up and in behind the knot. And then we'll tie off the bottom of the rope. Starting on the left side, we're going to draw an oval, going around, in, and then back up. And then from the bottom of the oval, we draw two angled lines, one on the left, one on the inside. Do the same thing on the right. and then we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. And then the rope's going to come out from behind the knot, starting at the top, go out, line this up on the right, and we'll step down and draw on the bottom of the rope. We're also going to add a line going across the top of the sash, just up above the knot, and we'll come down on the bottom corner of the vest, going across. Let's continue working down with the legs. From the bottom corner of the vest, we're going to step in, curve the leg going out, down, and then in towards the bottom. Now I'm just going to pull this back up and in between the knot. Into right about there. And we'll take that and flip it over on the right. Starting in the middle, and down towards the same height. Round out the leg, go up, and then in. And then from the inside of the leg, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down towards the heel, towards the same height. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we come down, and then bend the foot going up. Let's curl the front of the shoe. Starting back on left, we're going to go out, and pull that in. Now I'm just going to taper this back down towards the bottom of the foot. Start by coming straight down, and bending that in. Let's go to the inside of this curl. We're going to step down, curve in, and then up underneath the leg. Now I'm going to move up and draw the arm stretched out towards the side. Let's start underneath the shoulder. Start by curving down, and then out towards the wrist. Go to the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll point the thumbs going straight up, starting from the wrist, round up the thumb, and then come back down. Let's curl the index finger going up, starting from the outside of the thumb, go out, and then up, round out the finger, and we'll follow that same curve coming down and then in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now the bottom two fingers are going to be curled around, so let's start at the bottom of the finger and draw an oval. Going out, in, round this out, and then go back up towards the top, and then we'll tuck the third finger underneath. So we start on the outside, go out, in, and then up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's go back up to the wrist. We're going to draw the palm, coming straight down, rounding this out, and then going up underneath the third finger. And then from the inside of the palm, we're going to curve the arm, coming down and then up in behind the body. Let's draw the inside of the bracelet. From the wrist, we're going to step in, we're going to curve in, and then back out towards the bottom of the arm. And then we'll tuck the cape in behind the body. Let's start underneath the arm on the left, curve out, and then down. Go to the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to connect the bottom of the cape with a straight line going in behind the legs. Let's start on the left side, straight in between, then out on the right. And then we'll trace the cape along the inside. Let's start on the left, step in, follow that same curve coming down, straight in, go in between, continue on the right side, and pull that up underneath the arms, and that's pretty much it. There's Evil Gene from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.